Hello guys, how you all doing? Just thought I'd do a little video on a piece I picked up just before Christmas. It was in fact a Christmas present from my lovely girlfriend. Put some money towards this. I've had my eye on this for a little while. I know really awesome collector in Australia, Dion C, has got this piece, and I spoke to him a few times about it, and I've basically been stalking his videos because he's the only guy actually on YouTube that's got a video on this, and you know, there's not a lot out there in terms of pictures in people's collections, videos on YouTube, etc., which is really surprising because it's sold out. I don't know whether ECC actually met their edition size on this, because sometimes it is rumoured that they don't actually, you know, do the full 300 pieces, 500 pieces, etc. So I don't know whether that's the case, but it's just not really out there. So like I say, I was stalking Dion's videos quite a lot, and spoke to him a few times. I missed out on one a little while back, but managed to get one, and it is very, very awesome, and I will show you, give you a closer look. As you can see, it is massive. I'm not joking, guys. This thing is huge. It's bigger than the Reaper. It's taller, it's wider, it's heavier. It's a very, very heavy piece. It's probably as heavy. I know Dion said it was heavier than the Predalien. It's very, very tight. It's very similar sort of weight to the Predalien. It is absolutely solid. And like I say, it's very wide as well. I'd say it's probably joint widest bust I've actually got. It's as wide as the Mark 42 Iron Man, and that's a large piece. It's just big. It is very, very big, and it's very, very awesome. As you can see, it is absolutely insane, this thing is. In terms of the character, Drake, from the film Blade Trinity, not a huge fan of the actual the film. I like the character. I think he's absolutely crazy. I'm a huge fan of Steve Wang. I've probably mentioned this quite a few times on my videos. I love his work, and he sculpted this, the same with the Reaper. A huge fan of ECC in general, really. You know, I had no qualms in ordering this. It's exactly the same as the prototype. The thing I was slightly worried about on Dion's video, I thought it looked a bit more kind of reddy purple than what it actually is, but because on the prototype there was a lot more kind of these like black tones, it looked as though, and it wasn't really showing well on Dion's video. And when I got this in, it's bang on to the prototype. ECC are just absolutely awesome at doing that. I did see some change with the Medusa bust that they did in terms of the colour. It looked a little bit more pink to me, but I haven't seen it in the flesh, so I can't really comment. But that did look slightly different to the prototype. But in terms of this and the Reaper, more so this, it is just nailed on. It really is. But look at the detail on this. If we come in a bit closer, you can just see all this awesome sculpting and paintwork. The blue paint is actually ultraviolet paint, and I'll show you that. I'll try and give you a demonstration of that as the video goes on. It's really well done. You can see it just sort of going all through here, and it goes all over the bust itself. But guys, this thing is massive. If I just try and give you a size reference, that's my hand. I'm leaning back to get him in, just to get his shoulder span in there. It is big, and like I say, it's not light. It is heavy. But look at that sculpt. That's just absolutely crazy. Really, really cool. I've had to move where I do my videos. I've had a little bit of a move around in here, so it's not as good. I had a plain sort of wall which kind of showed pieces off a little bit better, I thought, but this will do. But look at all this detail. Absolutely awesome. Again, like the Reaper base, it's very, very similar. You've got that kind of stone weathered effect. All these like symbols going through the base. The chain as well, that actually comes with the bust. You also get something else with it. You get a light for the light feature. I say light feature, I'll show you that like I say in a minute. But just look at that head sculpt. It is just absolutely mental. And the thing I really like about this piece, obviously the sculpting is excellent. The paint is superb. I really like the stance and the pose on this. The way he's just kind of leaning back towards his left. It's just absolutely awesome. You can see all like the neck muscles as he's kind of, like I say, like he's kind of throwing his head towards the left. It is just absolutely insane. Let's get a closer look at the teeth. It's a little bit dusty. When I got this was an absolute dust magnet. I've got to get an air duster on it. I've given it a bit of a clean, but it needs a really good clean, to be fair. Something I just haven't done yet. Man, it just looks insane. It was quite funny because when I got this in, my girlfriend checked it all over just for damage because I wasn't allowed to see it until Christmas. And I said, all right, yeah, I was outside the room. She's like, yeah, it's all good. It looks good. And she was like, it's not as big as I thought. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, I just thought it'd be bigger. And then I got it, like, obviously in Christmas Day. I was like, well, what the hell are you talking about? Sent her a few pictures. She's like, oh, it looks a lot bigger outside the box. The box is huge as well. I'm not joking. The size of the box, I would say, other than the Predalien, which is like a funny shaped box, it's more sort of rectangular. It's the biggest box I've had through the door. It's bigger than the Iron Man's. It was huge. Absolutely massive. Really is awesome. I know Dion said the only slight letdown is the eyes. Yeah, I could probably go along with that. They look like decals to me. Yeah, possibly. I don't think they look bad though. I don't think they look bad at all. I don't know whether I'm going to do anything with them. I probably won't, to be fair. I might liven them up with a little bit of epoxy. But I don't mind them. Just look at that. Love that profile. That angle there, that's just such a cool shot. You just see all like the kind of like muscle and all the stretching of the jaw opening up, all the teeth. It really is awesome. Now I did say that you do get a so-called light up feature with this, and you do. The actual piece, it does light up, and it's the UV paint that illuminates. So what I'll do, I'll put a short pause in, and I will try and give you a demonstration on it. Personally, I saw this at one of the conventions, not on YouTube, and they had it lit in like a box. The lights that the light they include is just like a small UV light. If you could get this thing set up with a proper large UV light either side or top and bottom, the whole thing will just illuminate, and it is just absolutely awesome. Something I'm going to look into doing. But I'll put a pause in, and I'll try and give you a little demo, so bear with me. Okay, and we are back. I've just put the lights off. Now, you do get this UV tube. Actually doubles up as a torch as well, and it stands up by himself, so it's pretty cool. You can put it at the bottom of the statue and it will illuminate a small section of it, but it won't actually you can just see it there. Look at that. And I'm holding that quite far away, so it actually does work quite well. But obviously the closer you go, it really is absolutely awesome. Let me just come round here. Really, really nice. Like I say, I think it needs something a little bit more substantial in terms of the actual light itself. But yeah, that's what you get with it. Pretty cool. And it stands there, so this pops out, and then you can kind of stand it up. It is really cool. Yeah, like I say, I just think it needs something. It needs like a proper. You can get like the larger sort of UV light. So if you had like one in a unit in the corner each side, it would just the whole thing would just illuminate. Really, really awesome. You know, just a really, really cool idea by ECC. But yeah, he's absolutely insane. Insane looking piece. It's just Steve Wayne sculpting. You know, what more can you say? One of the best sculptors out there, I think, in my opinion. I just love his work. Love that angle there. Really, really nice. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd give you a little look at that one. A little bit overdue, actually. But I thought I'd try and get the video out so you guys can have a look. There's not a lot on the tube. There's only Dion's videos. So I hope this does this justice, really. Because it is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. I know a lot of you guys have ordered the Marcus bust, which is due out. I think it's first or second quarter this year. That's going to be insane as well. So you know, this is the level. Obviously, with that bust, it's going to be translucent resin. But you know, this is the level. This is the level of these guys. They just, you will pay a bit more money, but they're the best. They're the best out there at the moment. Nothing's coming close to them, in my opinion. So there you are, guys. Elite Creature Collectibles Drake from Blade Trinity. Let me know what you think. Absolutely awesome. Really happy with it. I have got this is a little break from the Star Wars stuff I've been doing, but I've got another Star Wars piece on the way, so I'll be doing a video on that this week. So look out for that one. And I'll see you on that video, guys. Take it easy. Stay safe. And I'll catch you later.